Hey, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. I literally just got done recording my floss tube 8 minutes ago. I got done and then I had to get ready. I had to get ready. Oh, but that's my life. I feel like it's just so busy right now. Life is so busy right now, but it's all good stuff and I'm happy about it all. So I'm continuing to work on this little gem here. It's not a very little gem, it's kind of big. But anywho, that's what I'm working on today. Say hi if you're here. I keep seeing my phone like glitch. Are you guys seeing that? Ooh. I hope I'm not on Wi-Fi. Dang it. There's all these things. You know what I need to do? I'm gonna do this. I need to make a checklist. Hold on, y'all. I gotta plug my phone in. I need to make a checklist before I go live for Which Paint Wednesday. Well, even for CW Live. And just make sure I'm not using my Wi-Fi, make sure I'm using my data. And I don't know, are you guys seeing it be glitchy? I guess I can check on my laptop. I will check it there. So anyway, I am by myself today. Kristen had a dentist appointment. She's getting a crown put on. And she said her mouth's going to be numb and stuff. So I'm like, hey, that would be actually fun for us. But she is not going to be with us today. Let me see if I can get you guys pulled up on my laptop. Last night when I did the live painting class, it was not going well at all. But I had my old laptop. So I'm hoping, I hope this goes better. I'm using my new laptop. So we'll find out here pretty quick if it's going to work. Oh, I know what I do. Lord have mercy. Facebook is constantly changing. And it's like, it doesn't look the same all the time. So I'm always like, where do I go to find this? All right, I'm going to my page. So hope you guys are doing well today. I gotta see. Hi, Mary Derby. I'm live. I'm live and in flesh. Yeah, is it glitching for you guys? Like flashing? It's doing that. Like that. It's not making that noise, but that's super weird. I've never had it do that before. Yeah, it just did it. Maybe it's not doing that on the actual live video. I don't know. So let me see if I can find us. Okay. Hi, Colleen. You're just going to lay here and watch you quietly. Finally got something to help my back spasm. So just watching and listening. Awesome. I'm glad that you're getting some relief now, Colleen. Did you get to film your floss tube? Hi, Mary. Thanks for being here. It's not flashing? Okay, cool. It must be just something with my phone. Awesome. So Mary Schreiner, she is one of my amazing model stitchers. And it's nice to have you here, Mary. So I'm guessing what you have to help your back, is it making you drowsy too? Usually painkillers are like that. Oh, my hair right there. What's the deal? I have these weird, like right here and right here. I have, what do you call them, colics? And so sometimes my hair, like, it's so weird. This middle section will be going straight down, and I have like these two little bald spots right there. It's like, what is the deal? Oh my gosh. Yes, Mary, you'll remember better than me. List some of the, oh, I just stuck my finger in my paint. List some of the charts that you have done model stitching for me. Oh man. seriously a hot mess again today. I need some paper towel, y'all. I'll be right back. Mary has done such an extensive list that I can't even keep track. Yes, I'm apparently too old for muscle relaxers, so they gave me Trimadol. I don't know what Trimadol is. Okay, let's get going. Trying to do, my paper plate is soggy from last week, but I'm not wasting this paint. Oh, well, maybe I am. It's all dried up. Ah, so much for that working. Somebody told me that I can have music, like I can have background music on right now, as long as I say I don't have the rights to the music and type that in my description. I guess then Facebook will allow it. I don't know. I'm so afraid to do it and then have them remove my video. I'd be so upset. But yeah, wouldn't it be nice to have some music on in the background? The problem is you'll have to hear me sing because sometimes I just can't help it. So you hurt your back doing, is it the long arm quilting machine? Because that's a lot of, like, isn't it like bending over and, or were you doing the piecing on your machine? Or I'm just curious. I'm just being nosy, just making conversation. Well, either my internet is better today or it's because I'm using my new laptop, but I am seeing all the comments. It's wonderful. I have an idea for a painting. I want to do like these big angel wings, but I want to do them like really messy. So first I'm going to paint like a super layered textured background, kind of like, you know, what Kristen does. Just make lots of texture. And then I want to paint angel wings over it and then do my sanding and staining. I'm either going to do it that way or I'm going to do it with scrapbook paper underneath the painting. I might do it that way. I haven't done that in a long time and I love doing that. But what I could do, which would be even more cool. Ooh, I have a better idea. Okay, so I'm going to do the scrapbook paper, but it won't be scrapbook. It'll just be papers like from hymnals, just Xerox copies, or I can even go online probably and print off some hymnals and scripture sayings and stuff like that, and then paste that all over. And then I can use a clear texture agent to put over top of it so I'd have texture, but you can still see the words. And then paint angel wings, like really messy angel wings on over top. I want that for the spare bedroom. I just want to paint something big. Like this is a big painting, but there's still a lot of things I have to paint around. And I'm just in the mood to paint something like, big and carefree. Hey, Vicky, how are you? Kristen she had a dentist appointment. She's getting a crown put on. And she said she didn't know what time she'd get home, number one, but plus her mouth would probably be numb. So anyway, I sent her an invitation. So if she wants to jump on with us, if she feels up to it, she may end up joining us. She'll have to text me though. I get text messaging on my laptop, and if she texts me that she wants to do it, then I'll make sure to add her in. But she didn't answer me, so I'm guessing she's still at the dentist. Hi, Mendy. How are you? Ruffle her feathers? What are we talking about? Oh, wait. On video chat, the doc said, let me see a picture and your quilts. LOL. Yeah, well, your quilts are flipping amazing, Colleen. So did you do it? Did you show her? I'm guessing it was a woman because I just would be surprised if a man wanted to see the quilts. You never know. Hi, Diane. Oh, cool, Vicky. You guys are so the house is the remodeling is it like complete, or you're just like fed up and saying, okay, we're gonna move in and we'll be living amongst them finishing up? Just curious. Good for you. It's been a long time coming, huh? Cute doctor. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Yes, I'm going to ruffle the angel's feathers. I'm kind of slow with jokes sometimes, Mendy. My mom and Jerry just left Bernie, Missouri, just this morning. Well, I was going to say they probably drove through Sykeston, but I don't know the way they go because we go through Sykeston when we come from Michigan, but they're going down to Florida, so they're taking a different route. So I don't know if they actually are going to go. I don't know how they go actually. So I was going to say they probably went through Sykeston, but I don't know. Oh, it feels good to sit here and paint. I guess I should see if anyone's commenting from YouTube, because if they are, I'm not going to see them because I'm looking at comments on Facebook. Nope, everybody's on Facebook. Cool. Hey, Lynn, welcome. How are you today? We don't have to worry about the dog barking today because Mr. Kogut will not be coming into the studio and making Teeny bark. And Ryan's at work. It is so quiet. She's over there snoring, though. I don't know if you can hear that. I have to find my witch hat. I had a cute witch hat. We used to, this is kind of funny. So, probably, how many years has it been? I don't know, probably 8 to 10 years ago. We used to, once a month, a bunch of us friends would get together and we called it the Wine Sisterhood. And we would all, everyone would bring a bottle of wine and we would sample the wines Okay, we would drink the whole thing, to be honest. I mean, but we actually like had a notebook that we kept track of the wines, and that way we knew which wines we liked and which wines we didn't. Anyway, there was probably, let me just count in my head, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 or 8 of us, and we called it the Wine Sisterhood. Well, and we would go to each other's houses, like 1 month here, 1 month there. I would host once in a while. Well, this one Halloween, so my friend Jan, she loves Halloween, and she wanted to host the Halloween one, and we all had to dress up. So I have a witch hat from that. Oh my gosh. I should find some of the pictures that we used to take when we were all together. Oh my gosh. We would dance. I mean, we had so much fun. We did that for, I don't even know how many years. Sometimes we would get together and do that, and then like whoever's hosting, they could do whatever they wanted. So we might like do a craft, and we'd all sit around, drink wine, and everyone would bring a dish to pass. So we'd have all this delicious munchy stuff. And, you know, it was a total blast. But, as things happen and things, you quit doing those traditions or whatever. And I tried to get it going again about a year, maybe 2 years ago. And it didn't fly. Good times though. Oh my gosh, it's so much fun. Oh, so much fun. Ready to move. They have a few more things to do, like backsplash and shower doors, but need to get everything and everyone in the same place. Loving your picture and the hymn paper idea. Thank you, Vicky. So my friend Vicky that's on here right now, she is my friend since kindergarten. She lived down the road, maybe 2 miles, Vic, and we met in kindergarten, and we've been friends ever since. So when like Kristen comes up and I say my high school friends, we all get together, Vicky is part of that. Yeah, that's pretty cool though, to be friends after all these years. It's a blessing, that's for sure. For sure, for sure. Hi, Janet. I'm painting in reverse. Is it reversed? It's no, I'm looking at it on Facebook. It's not in reversed. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Janet. I know. I can't wait to get this one done. And I don't know where I'm going to hang it. I don't know. In order to make prints of it, I'm going to have it professionally photographed. And the place that I used to take my paintings to have that done, they're no longer in business. But somebody said that like he still owns the building, and he still like does photography, but like he used to do senior pictures, and like it was a big business. Hicks, man, Hicks and Davison. Anyways, I gotta see if I can find his number and if he's still willing to photograph my large paintings like this, because my smaller paintings, I have a scanner that, I mean, I could scan this. I'd have to do it in sections, probably 6 different sections, and then I'd have to spend hours in Photoshop piecing it together. So I mean, it's possible I could do it that way, but oh Lord, to have someone just photograph it and hand me the digital file, yeah, I'm all for that. This is some fussy work right here. Now, what I probably should have done, looking back on it, but I have so much of it done now, forget it. You know what I should have done, y'all? I mean, come on. How long have I been an artist and I just now thought of this? I should have just drawn her, him in the middle, the eagle and the scroll. And then I should have painted the background. Then, after the background dried, I should have went in with a black. I should have translated the image, the flowers and everything on there, and then went in with a black Sharpie marker or Sharpie paint marker and drawn this in. Holy cow, that would have been so much easier. It would have saved me a ton of time. Are you kidding me? I could still do it though. Oh, should I? Oh my gosh, I don't know. Boy, it would save me a lot of time, wouldn't it? I think I might do it, y'all. Your background is dark and your paint is white. Instead of painting the full design, the design results from you're painting the white around it. That's what I mean. Oh, in reverse. Gotcha. I see what you're saying, Janet. Sorry. I thought you meant it was flipped. And I was, because that's like if I go live on Facebook, I think it is flipped. It used to be that way anyways, but I'm using StreamYard and it doesn't do that. Hey guys, so I want you to let me know. Hi Deborah, welcome. I want you to tell me what I should do. Should I just go ahead and paint the background and then redraw the flowers on and go over that with the black? Because like she said, I'm painting like the reverse, and it would be a lot. I think it'd be a lot faster the other way. What do you guys want to see? I mean, this is therapeutic. As long as I'm painting, I really don't care. It's probably kind of fun for you guys to watch it this way because you're seeing it kind of, come to life as I paint around the different things. I don't know. I think I'm going to keep going the way I am because I've almost got half of it done now. I do need a smaller brush, I must say. Oh. Yeah, I'm just going to keep going because otherwise I'm painting over all this work that I did. And then if I just did that side that way, it wouldn't look the same as this side. I just need to keep going. I made an executive decision, y'all. So let me just say, or let me just let y'all know something. This Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, if you can join me over on YouTube. So my YouTube channel is, if you type this in, so get a pen if you're interested and write this down. youtube.com/C/Teresa Kogut's Creative Whims. No spaces in between Teresa Kogut's Creative Whims. So that's my YouTube channel where I film my floss tube and I talk about, the pattern releases and stuff like that. Well, on that channel this Friday, we are having a Halloween party, and it's going to be Niecy Lynn, Colleen Holt, who's on here right now live with us, making comments. Colleen and her sister Cheryl will be on there. So the four of us will be live together at 4 p.m. Eastern Time on my YouTube channel for a Halloween party. We're going to be doing giveaways for like patterns, cross stitch patterns and stuff. I'm going to give away 2 finished punch needle models, and we're just going to have lots of fun. So if you're interested, come join us on Friday and see what it's all about. While using the smaller brush is making this go a little faster too. It's almost deafeningly quiet. Does that make sense? Like, it's almost too quiet. I'm used to painting and talking with Kristen, and I can hear her voice, and it's just so quiet. Ooh, my stomach is about to growl. I'm so hungry right now. Hey, can Cheryl bring me some food like she does for you, Colleen? That's so sweet. Her and her hubby brought you guys dinner. That's so sweet. Or brought you guys dinner, brought you dinner. You are blessed with such a wonderful sister. She never can join us though for Witch Paint Wednesday. Why? We miss her being on here. Hi, Catherine. What kind of easel do I use and where can you get it? I bought mine from Dick Blick. It looked amazing. I saw a picture of it on Instagram. Your dinner looked amazing. I'm trying to see if there's a name on it. Let me look around the back. Oh, right here. Right here. Blick by Julian. So Blick, B-L-I-C-K by Julian. It's Jullian. So go to dickblick.com and check out their easels. And I love this easel so much. I put my foot on it, and there's a thing down here that you pull. So I pull it, and I can lower it and raise it, and I can put huge canvases or cradle boards on it. So yeah, it's a nice easel. I have no idea what I paid for it because I've had it for a few years. So I don't remember how much it cost. But so when Kristen was here not that long ago, God, what's it been? Maybe 6 weeks, 2 months. I don't know. Time's flying. But her and I were gonna drive down to the Dick Blick outlet store. I have one by me, like an hour away from me, that I didn't even realize. And I'm gonna take a field trip down there and do some shopping and maybe do some live videos or something to share with you guys. I'm so excited to go. I called them because the reason Kristen and I wanted to go was to save money on shipping, like these big pieces here. And so I called first to make sure they even had any. And she said that they have the standard sizes in stock, but she said the larger pieces, she says, well, we'll get them in because people order them. And so we might order a couple, but we don't like stock them. And I said, well, can you tell me if you have any large ones right now? And she's like, I don't know. I can't remember what she said now, but basically she couldn't help me with that. So we didn't want to waste our time going down there if they didn't have what we wanted, because we had a lot going on when she was here. So we ended up not going to that, but I do plan on going there before we get put on lockdown again. Hopefully we don't get put on lockdown. But yeah, I'm still going to the wait, I'm gonna back up. Ed's home today, and I think they are putting up new screens for their doors, for our doors. They are always doing stuff, aren't they? I mean, they're busy. What now? Did he retire? I was thinking that he is retired now. Anywho, yeah, I'm still going to the Midwest Cross Stitches retreat. It's still going on. Uh, I've him hawed around about not going, but I really want to, and I'm like, you know, it'll be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. It's like a 7 hour drive for me. Obviously I'm going by myself, and it's coming right up like November 5th. So like we got to get these new release orders out. Or Kevin will be shipping all that stuff by himself. So basically, we'll get the stuff in next week. We'll start shipping our orders. And then the next Thursday, I think it is, I leave. Oh, I got to let Bree know I'm not going to be home. Kevin can have the kids. So tomorrow, when the grandkids come, it's just going to be me and the grandkids. And I've done it before. It's not that big a deal. Um, but I sure have enjoyed having help. So it's going to be nuts tomorrow, but it's going to be a good kind of nuts. It's going to be fun. But like, so when the kids come, Kevin and I tag team cleaning the house. So I clean all three bathrooms, like clean them, clean them, and most of the floors, at least the floors around the sink and the toilet, and then he mops the rest. But he does the vacuuming and the mopping of the floors. So we tag team it. Well, I'm gonna have to do all of it myself tomorrow morning, and which I mean I've done it before. It's not that big a deal, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to talk to him about that. I don't know if he is gonna have the kids over by himself. Man, I want to be a fly on the wall when that happens, if that happens. So yeah, basically 2 weeks from tomorrow, I leave. Kevin's retired. He might end up going with me. He wouldn't be able to go into the retreat part, but I don't know. I've never, okay, so I've been to a retreat. The only one I've ever been to, though, I was a vendor. I was not there as, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was there to work. I wasn't there to retreat. I was there to work. And I would be so, and I went by myself, and I had no help setting up. I had no help, during the day when it's super busy. And oh my gosh, it was a zoo. It was really busy. And I was exhausted. So I didn't like partake in sitting around, like, how they have rooms where you can go sit and stitch and visit with everyone. I didn't partake in that because I was exhausted. And I'm not a recluse, but I'm a, what do you call it, introvert. And I just have to unwind. But I think going to a retreat as a retreater or as a guest or whatever, I don't even know what you call it, but I think it'll be much more relaxing. And I'm looking forward to it. So I don't know, do they have things lined up the entire time? because I don't think he'd want to go if I'm busy with the retreat the entire time, which I plan to be, because I want to get to know people. The looks like the town that it's in has cute shopping and all of that, so I want to experience all of that. So I doubt he's gonna go. Ed is supposedly. Michelle's excited for me to go. How do you know that? That's funny. Um, I hope we don't get put on lockdown. We just have to mask and wash our hands. Yep, me too. So Ed is supposedly retired, but yeah, still working. He's going to Minnesota first week of November to deer hunt with his brothers, like Kevin is doing. Oh, how nice! Cheryl's going to Idaho for a week. All the dogs and Pooks will stay home with me. Aw, so Cheryl's going to Idaho to visit family or something? It'll be so quiet, huh? Michelle and Lisa will take me to all the shops. Who's Lisa? Yeah, I've never met Michelle, but I joined her Patreon. I love her and I don't know how that woman gets so much stuff done. I mean, it's incredible to me. Kindred Stitcher. Oh, okay, cool. Hi, Daisy. How are you? But she has farm animals. Like she gets a ton of crafting, stitching, she's rug hooking, she's making this, she's making that. She's doing all these different, hobbies. She's putting on this retreat. And then she has all these goats to, tend to, take care of, milk, breed. I mean, I think it's amazing all the stuff she accomplishes. Dealing with son's ex. She is starting stuff again. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Will it ever end? Oh, I don't know. That stinks. What time we got? Okay, so I've been on for 45 minutes. My goal was to get the entire background painted. That's hilarious. What do I think? I'm like Superwoman or something? Remember Deb and Kef on their live video were talking about, do you like I Dream of Jeannie more, or do you like Bewitched more? But I just wish I could be I Dream of Jeannie right now and go like this, cross my arms and go like this, and have all the background painted. That would be so cool. Or was Bewitched? She wiggled her nose, right? Didn't she wiggle her nose to make things happen? You had a good laugh this morning? Do tell, Daisy, do tell. Yes, wiggles her nose. You know, I wonder if you can get those shows anymore. I bet you can if you have. What's that one? But I don't have cable. TV Land, is that what it's called? Where you can watch old episodes of those kind of shows. I would love to watch some of those again. Oh, we were talking about Family Affair, and I mentioned that that's like our first dog. When I was 6 years old, my mom, my brother was at school. This was before my mom was a school bus driver. So my mom and I went and picked out a puppy. And I think, no, it was, I think, just my mom and I, because I remember going to pick up my brother at school and we had the puppy with us and he was like, ah, so excited. But I got to name the dog too. I don't know how I got so lucky, but I named the dog Buffy because I loved Family Affair. I loved that dog. Okay, now wait. So Daisy took a shower. Usually your shepherd, your dog, sits and waits. Next thing I know, he was in the shower with you. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. That is hilarious. So obviously he likes water. Or did he freak out not knowing that he was going to get wet? That is too funny. My dog loves water, like to swim in it, but I think she'd freak out if she jumped in the shower. Aw, that is funny. Dogs are the best. Now, see, they just bring you so much joy. They make you laugh, keep you company, they protect you. It's all good, right? They shower with you. That is so cute. Just sat there and waited. Oh my gosh, how funny is that? Oh my gosh, dogs just crack me up. When I get out of the shower, my dog tries to lick me dry. Like she'll start licking the water off my legs and stuff. And I'm like, I feel like I need to get in the shower again. You're grossing me out. Stop that. uh, just sat there and waited for you while he was just sitting there in the shower, getting all wet. That's so cute. So cute. German Shepherds are such a gorgeous dog. And what is your dog's name again? Your dog is gorgeous, Daisy. I've seen pictures of him. Oh, yeah. I bought this thing, you guys. Did I ever tell you about it? I think I told you I was getting it. Anyways, it's when your dog barks, because my dog goes just totally batshit crazy when someone pulls in the driveway, knocks at the door, whatever, whatever. And we get deliveries all the time, so it's really obnoxious. And I'm trying to teach her not to bark like that. So I found this thing online, and honest to Pete, it works. I had my mom's dog and my dog in control with this device. I don't remember the name of it, and I don't have it up here. Lincoln literally turned his back on me last night when I was moaning. Aw, you're moaning in pain, and your dog's like, I'm out. I'm trying to sleep here. Oh, that's your American Eskimo. Oh, I didn't know. Now, wait a minute. I didn't know you had two dogs. Ooh. Now, do the American Eskimo dog, do they look like a husky? You're like me, you like big dogs. Teeny's the smallest dog I've had since Buffy. So when I was growing up, our dog Buffy was a poodle schnauzer mix. So she was smaller than Athena. But Athena is the smallest dog because we've had labs, We had a golden retriever, boxer, you know, all these dogs that are big. And I love big dogs. I love big dogs and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. You have 3 dogs? Wow. Okay, so she's more medium sized. Send you the link. Okay. I have to, well, it's at the house. Oh, you know what? Text me, Daisy, because I'll probably forget. By the time I'm not going up to the house for, you know, till tonight. So I'll probably forget. So go ahead and text me that and remind me because I know me. I'll forget. I'll go up there to cook dinner and it'll just, I won't remember. What on earth was I thinking? To think I was going to get this done, the background done today. I mean, of course I could if I stayed on here for 3 more hours, but that ain't happening. I got too many things to do. It's funny because I wrote in my book, my planner. Now, you know that saying, you make plans and God laughs? It's so true. Why do I have a planner? Basically, I have a planner so that I can have a to-do list in it and I know what I'm supposed to be doing every day. But like I'll say, oh, I'm going to do this. It never happens. Well, I had wrote in my planner that I was going to paint all day today. Like I'm just going to get up, I'm going to paint, and I'm going to work on Which Paint Wednesday, and I'm just going to keep working on this painting. There's no flipping away I can do that. I had to film floss tube because I didn't do it yesterday because yesterday was nuts. I got to edit the video, get it uploaded. I've got to get those the trick or treat little character kids. I got to get all those uploaded to Etsy today. Um, I need to work on my punch needle for the retreat. Oh, it's just crazy town. Crazy town. I brought a pair. Okay, so your dog is a medium size but considered small for that breed. Gotcha. One is elderly. Aw. 4 pounds? Did you mean 40 pounds, maybe? I did not bring, yeah, I had a pair. We will floss tube tomorrow. Cheryl's making me rest again today. Good. That's good. Yeah, the pressure's on. You gotta film it tomorrow though, so you can talk about the upcoming Halloween party. Got to let your people know. Of course, you've probably put it. You did. You put it on Instagram and all that. I really hope we get a lot of people there. We only have, I think, one person that, you know how on YouTube you can set a reminder. I think we only had one person set a reminder. I'm like, okay, it could just be the 4 of us, but regardless, we're gonna have a blast. We're probably gonna get trolls, so but I know our people and can they can get the trolls off there for us because we're going to be busy enough. We're not going to be able to monitor all that stuff. All right, I can use my bigger brush now. Aw, a papillon. She's 15 years old. Oh, so she's the one that's 4 pounds. Aw. Yeah, right? It might just be the 4 of us. Just the 4 of us. What's my deal with singing today? What's up with the back of my hair? I got one big curl. Y'all gotta tell me when my hair looks like crap. You like how I'm doing that? Hairstyles by Teresa. My hair looks like a rat's nest now. No, I don't think. I'll look into it, Colleen, but I remember I went live doing punch needle, like a punch with me or whatever, and there were trolls on there. And or maybe it was I was watching somebody and there were trolls and I kicked somebody off. I think you can click next to the person's name. I don't know. That's a good question because I know I wasn't an administrator for anyone's live, and when I went live, I know I didn't have anybody doing, designated as an administrator. I think people in your FlosStube community or whatever, whoever's watching, I think they can delete them off. Pretty sure that's how that works, but I guess we should look into that, eh? But yeah, I just don't understand why people have nothing better to do than to be annoying on other people's, live videos. I think at nighttime you get more of that than you do in the daytime. Let them troll, just ignore them. Yeah, I guess that's fine, as long as they're not being like gross, sleazy. No sleazy trolls allowed. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope you get better. No more quilting for you, young lady. I want you to feel good for our thing on Friday. Not fun when you're in pain. Boy, I'm getting worried about Kristen. I bet she come home and went to sleep to try to wear off that stuff, the numbness and whatnot. A lot of them out there, that's right. Oh, look at, I have a big area where I can paint. Freedom. I saw a meme. I sent it to Kristen. It was funny. It says, I think this is okay. This is funny. It says, I think I wore a mask more this year than I wore a bra. And I was dying laughing because whenever I don't have to wear a bra, I don't wear a bra. But you have to wear a mask type of thing. So somebody posted it on Facebook, and my son Kyle, with the sense of humor he has, he said, me too. And I was like, nice. Nice. It was funny. Well, I mean, it makes sense. He doesn't ever wear a bra. Anyways, my son, he's too cute. Okay. Oh, I'm about to sneeze, y'all. And I'm not a quiet sneezer. Kevin sneezed twice at church. And so, when you're in public, you don't want to sneeze or cough because people give you the evil eye like you got the Rona, right? So he's in church and he didn't want to sneeze and like have everyone freak out. So he held it in and oh my gosh, it sounded painful. I'm like, dude, just let it fly. You have a mask on. It's not going to it's not going to get anybody. I thought his eyeballs were going to pop out of his head. Can't be holding that stuff in. It's allergy season, for Pete's sake. Hi, Danette. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Danette's another high school buddy. I don't know what grade we met, but it was a long time ago. That's all I know. Tell Kevin it to do that. It's dangerous. It is dangerous. Why is it dangerous? Well, God, you guys can't even see hardly any of the painting. It sounded dangerous. I mean, seriously, it sounded painful. Well, he's so funny. So you know how people say like when you're sick, you still have to like do laundry, take care of the kids, blah blah blah. But when a man gets a sniffle, he's like curled up in bed thinking he's dying. And a lot of men are that way. But I always just laugh at Kevin when he sneezes. It is like when he just lets it fly, it's like he has to hang on to the counter or whatever he's next to. And he's like, oh, when he's done. And I'm like, would you stop it? It's just a sneeze. Like, what is the deal with that whole sneeze thing? And he always says, well, don't you know that a sneeze is like the most violent thing that can happen to your body? I'm like, whatever. I'm just dying. It's funny. It might be a wives' tale, but Mom used to say that. I don't think it's a wise. Wait. That it's dangerous to hold them in. I don't know. Kevin says it's the most violent thing that can happen to your body. I'm like, well, if that's the case, Ryan would be dead right now. Ryan. Okay, so when we moved, Ryan was 3 years old, and we only moved down the road from our old house, maybe, I don't know, 6, 7 minutes. It's not that far. It might be more like 10 minutes. Probably 10 minutes down the road. Basically just directly east from where our old house was. Anywho, when we moved here, like he had some allergy issues, but it wasn't horrible. But when we moved here, oh, the poor kid, it was awful. And he sneezed. Like when he would sneeze, he didn't sneeze once or twice. He would sneeze like 30 times. I used to count it. And it took him a long time to get used to the environment around here. And I think it's because there's a creek, a creek. What do y'all say? A creek or a creek? There's a creek that runs not too far from our house. We're way closer to the Flint River because we're right by the park. There's way more agriculture, farming around us. I don't know what it was, but it just kicked his butt. And just the other day, he had sneezed and sneezed and sneezed and sneezed, and then I started counting them, and I think I counted up to like 15, and he had sneezed a bunch before that. So he doesn't do that often. Like he hadn't done that in a long time, but he came out and he's like, oh my gosh, I can't stop sneezing. And I said, well, you need to take Benadryl tonight. I don't know if he ever did, but Benadryl nips it in the bud for me. He sneezed 100 times. Oh, God, that'd be miserable. I think I'd end up with a headache. Wow. The guy who counted told him he was going to die. Jeez, that's just wonderful. Dude, you need to stop or you're going to die. Oh my gosh. Well, tell your hubby thanks for his service. Oh, I gotta tell you something that happened to Jerry while he was here. He was, I don't know what store he was at, but he went into the bathroom and he was washing his hands, and this young kid come out. He said he couldn't have been older than 6, 7 years old, something like that. And Jerry wears his veteran hat, and this kid came up to him and said, I just want to thank you for your service to our country, sir. Oh God, I just got the goosebumps. Jerry said he just about fell on the floor. Like he was just flabbergasted. Like he'll get adults saying that to him. But this was just a young kid. I was like, that is amazing. That is so awesome. The guy who they sent him home from sneezing? Are you for real? Oh, Daisy, I just noticed that your picture, that your Facebook picture is your German Shepherd. That's so cute. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. Yeah, like if Kevin and I are out to eat, and if we I spy someone with a veteran hat on, we usually buy their meal. It's been a while since, well, because people aren't going out to eat, but this was pre pre-COVID. The last time I remember we did that, we were out to breakfast after church. Jeepers, I just messed that ring up. Aw, little puppy, little fur baby. All right, I need my other. My chair's so loud. Hey, it is 3. Okay, I'm gonna do this till 3:30. Let's just see how far I get. I would love to get this background done because next week I really want to paint him. Thank you. Hi, Phyllis. Thank you, Phyllis. It's getting there. It's getting there. I gotta lower this. Ah! Oh, it's because it's hitting my palette. Well, was it last week or 2 weeks ago I started painting the background because I feel that way you guys can see what I'm doing better. Once I have the background painted, you'll be able to see all the flowers and stuff as I paint them. Trying to make it so it's a little more interesting for y'all. All right, I need my small brush again. Yeah, once I get all the colors in, and then, oh, obviously, okay, that was the stupidest thing I could have said. It's gonna look good when I get all the colors in. Duh. That kind of goes without saying, right? I'm just excited about it. Yeah, we had some thunderstorms last night, and the only reason I knew is because my dog barged into my bedroom. I didn't have the door shut tight, evidently. Barged in and jumped in bed with me and just started shaking. Poor little girl. And then she jumped down and she started clawing at Ryan's bedroom door. And I'm hollering at her because he's got to get up early to work. And I'm like, Athena, get over here. Come here. Oh my gosh. My dog, she's funny. Kind of a wuss, but that's all right. Thank you so much, Colleen. Well, I was so far behind starting in class last night that I kind of was working quicker than I should have, because after class, when I took the photos and uploaded them, I'm like, yeah, I kind of went a little crazy, and I'm gonna have to re-outline stuff with the paint pen. Ooh, I need to order some of those. I know I have more, and I have my art area all organized, but I could not find more paint pens. I guess I'll just order more. Probably by the time they come, I'll have found my other ones. But um, who's to say I'd even get them in a week? That's right. Somebody mentioned that Walmart had them for like half the price. They weren't the same brand, but she said they worked good. Or I don't even know if she actually said they worked good. She said they weren't the same brand anyway. But I might have to run to Wally World and see about finding some of those. Because if I order them, I'm thinking I'm not going to have them for class next week. That was so funny though when the tip fell out. And then I got another marker. I didn't like it as well. And the tip fell out of that one too. I'm like, all right, there you go. Who knew? You have tomatoes you need to do something with? Oh, you're lucky. We didn't grow. We didn't have a garden this year, which bums me out. But we have had such a busy summer that it's probably a good thing, because I would be having to deal with a bunch of tomatoes right now, and I don't have time. You know what I'm craving is a BLT, because we don't have fresh tomatoes. I have not made BLTs, and I that's my favorite part about summer is fresh tomatoes from the garden and making BLTs. You know what else I love about BLTs? It's the quickest, most easiest dinner to make. I like quick, easy dinners. I keep thinking my dog's gonna bark because this painting keeps like making a knocking sound. Thank God she's over there sawing logs, or she might be barking. You love the crown. Hi, Reed. Thank you. It's big old crown, isn't it? Well, he's got that big old tall hat. I figured she needed something. Who did you say this was? Abe and Martha, or Colleen named them Abraham Lincoln, I'm guessing, and Martha Stewart. No, I'm kidding. Kidding. You bought Roma's and picking cucumbers and canning this year. Abe and Mary, his wife. That's what I thought. She looks more like the Statue of Liberty with that big crown on, but you'll be doing beans and chili next. Oh, really? So you make chili and can that as well? That's awesome. Oh, I love chili. You're making me hungry, you know. I might have to go up to the house and have a little bite to eat after I'm done here. Mary. Okay, I said Martha, didn't I? Oh, Abe and Lib then. Oh, that's cute. Abe and Lib. I can turn my phone and see her crown. Thank you, Daisy. What am I writing in the middle? I'll read it to you. It's a Ronald Reagan quote. It says, "It is impossible to capture in words the splendor of this vast continent, which God has granted as our portion of his creation. There are no words to express the extraordinary strength and character of this breed of people we call Americans." That's a lot of writing, isn't it? But it's going to be super cool. It's going to be so fun. Excited for Friday. I hope you don't feel like we dumped it on you to do the streaming. Not at all, Colleen. Not at all. I actually felt bad that it was going to be streaming on my page because this is not, it wasn't even my idea. You know, like I've just been invited to join you guys. And so I wanted it so bad to be on all three of our channels, but it sounded like it was a lot of rigmarole to get that to work out. So no, definitely not. I mean, StreamYard is so easy. Basically, I send you guys that link, you click on it, I add you in, and then we can talk before we go live. It's just StreamYard makes it so easy. I love it. So not at all. I'm just thrilled to be a part of it. It's gonna be so fun. Super fun. I need my bigger brush. Well, Colleen, I hope you feel better. Nisi is hilarious. Oh, her stories. She is so funny. What channel will it be on? It's going to be on my YouTube channel, Phyllis. So let me, you know what? I'm going to reply to you right now, Phyllis, and I will send you the link. So, wait. Oh, I got to move this up. So, 4 p.m. Let me see. Friday. Let me give you the whole thing. Friday, October 23rd, 4 p.m. Eastern at www.youtube.com/C/Teresa Kogut's Creative Whims. All right. Okay, so Phyllis, I just sent you the link. Yep, right there. Yep, 4 o'clock this Friday, Eastern Time. Yeah, Nisi is her gift, one of her gifts is storytelling. I mean, she can tell a story and her facial expressions and her eyes. Oh my gosh, she's just hilarious. And I think it was her last video. She actually like laughed because normally she's like, she makes these serious faces when she tells a joke and stuff. Anyway, she laughed and she has the best laugh. And it's like, oh, she needs to laugh more. She'll probably laugh a lot on Friday though. But yeah, she's a genius storyteller. Oh, I got to go back to the, oh, there we go. Cool. Yes, Daisy, it'll be 1 year time. Cool, Phyllis. Looking forward to you being there with us. You know, I was kind of concerned because I know people, you know, at least, well, I mean, 4 o'clock. So if people get out of work at 5 o'clock Eastern time, you know, we'll still be live when they get home from work, hopefully. But people that are going to be at work in Central Time and Mountain Time and Pacific Time, they're probably not going to be able to watch it, but they can watch the replay. I just hope we have a lot on there live with us. Hey, if it goes well, maybe we can do a Christmas party too. Mr. Wims can dress up as Santa Claus. Would that be hilarious or what? Come on, Mr. Wims, you can do it. That'd be so funny. Yes. Right, Phyllis? I know. You know, it's funny. I watch Nisi and I watch the Sisterlies every video, but I watch it on my TV and I'm usually sitting there designing or whatever. So I watch, but I don't comment because I guess because it's on my TV, although I guess I could then go to my computer. I mean, I comment sometimes, but and here's the thing too, like they'll say something and I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to leave a comment about that. And then I don't want to leave a comment too early because I want to wait until the rest of the video because I'm sure there's something else I want to comment about. And so then by the time the video is done, I'm like, crap, I can't remember what I wanted to comment now. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh. So anyways, yeah, I need something to drink. I'm going to get one of my poppies. Oh, you guys probably heard me talk about poppies. Oh, I need to order more. I've discovered that my favorite flavor of the poppies is the orange. The strawberry lemon, not a huge fan. If it was just strawberry, I'd like it. But and then the other one's ginger, something ginger. I mean, they're okay. I like them, but I really like the orange the best. But they have other flavors that I haven't tried, so I might even try something new this time. Yeah, strawberry lemon. It's not bad at all. It's just not as good as the orange. Sounds like Boo Boo's waking up. Teeny Woo. Teeny Woo. Is he waking up? Oh, 5 more minutes. till 3:30, and then I'm gonna have to go. I got to get my video edited and uploaded. I have orders I need to get out. I have hooked rugs I need to get traced so I can get them in the mail tomorrow. I gotta get those trick or treat cross stitch charts uploaded on Etsy, which would have been done if stupid Etsy would allow a bigger file. Yeah, so I have 6 little trick or treat kids cross stitch charts. I've got them all charted. I created the cover page, wrote the I just did all the things that I need to do, made them into a PDF, and I wanted whoever purchases it, I wanted them to be able to just have one download and it would give them the cover, the chart, the symbol chart, everything all in one. So I had them all ready to go this morning, and the file, I went to upload it and it said, you cannot upload files larger than 22 megabytes. And I'm like, what? So I'm like, they're that big? So I checked it out and they're 22.7 megabytes. So I tell this in my floss tube. So if you do watch my next floss tube, this is going to be redundant. But anyway, I went back into the program, and when I saved it as best. So that's why the file's so huge. So then I saved it as better because it's got good, better, best. So when I saved it as better, I don't know, I'm afraid the quality won't be good enough. So I don't know. So I'm like, I was just frustrated and irritated because I've been working hours and hours and hours to get this thing ready. And I'm like, forget it. I need to go film floss tube. Just forget it. So what I thought I would do is I would go back into my Pages program, take the cover sheet off, resave all, do that to all 6 of them. And then when someone purchases the pattern on Etsy, they'll have to print the cover page separate from the chart in that. So it's just time consuming. It's not like it's hard to do. It's just all this stuff is so time consuming. Especially it's just frustrating when you think you have it all set up the way you want, or I had it set up the way I wanted it, but it didn't work. Can you look at the file? I did look at the file, and I just see, the thing is, the file, looking at it on the computer looks good, but I got to keep in mind that people are going to be printing these on their printers, and the quality is going to go down from there. So I felt like I needed the best possible PDF file, so that way when they do print it, it's still going to be clear. I don't know. Maybe I could send you the file and you can tell me if maybe you could, if I send that to you. Who asked me that? So Daisy, if I email you the PDF, not the one that's best, but the one that's better. If I email that to you, will you print it off and tell me if the quality is good? And if it is, then that'll be my solution. All I have to do is resave them all that way. And then that way too, Daisy, you get a free chart out of it. I stitch on everything, but lately I am liking 40 count. Really depends on what I'm stitching. I love the look of 40 count. I guess that's just because I like how little everything comes out. I have a fascination with little. Remember my story from when I was a little kid? I liked little stuff, little teeny tiny miniature stuff, like miniature Bibles and stuff. Oh, I'm such a bad kid. Well, you know, I wanted to get the background done today, and I am not far from it. So I'm going to see if I can eke out another hour, hour and a half sometime between now and next Wednesday to get this blasted background done. That way, next Wednesday, when we do Which Paint Wednesday, I can paint him and hopefully like the flag and his hat and maybe the eagle and her flag. And then the next week, paint the flowers. And the next week, paint the border. So, like in the next month, I should have this painting done. What do you think? Is that a good idea? I just have to find an hour to an hour and a half to finish this background. Because I'm sure y'all are sick of seeing me paint this background about as much as I'm sick of painting the background. All right, Daisy. So here's my question to you. So there's 6 Halloween trick-or-treaters. Which one would you want me to send to you to test out? So there's, I don't know if you remember me showing him in my floss tube, but there's a pumpkin guy. There's a ghost, little black cat. There is a Dracula, Frankenstein. I think Frankenstein is my favorite. Oh, he's so cute. Frankenstein, and there's one more. Oh, the candy corn girl. Let me know which one you want, and I will email that to you. I'll email the PDF, and if you can download it, and I mean, do you have access to downloading it and then printing it for me, and just telling me how it printed for you, if the quality's good? How about you, Colleen? I'll send you one too. You both can do it because you probably have different printers, and you guys can tell me if the quality's good. And I mean, because I want to get this done today, so like no pressure, but you have to kind of have access to a printer in your house or whatever, because I got to get them uploaded today. Hi, Whitney. Welcome. So, Daisy, you want the Frankenstein? All right. Colleen, which one do you want? Oh, okay. Cool. I'm sorry, Daisy. I can't remember. My bad. All right, I gotta end this like eventually here. I'm having a hard time stopping because I want it done so bad. I'm just gonna go around the little petals on this flower. I need to raise this back up. So, all right, cool. Yeah, duh, I didn't think of that. Um, so when I'm done with this, after I clean my brushes, I will get right on sending you girls those PDFs. You didn't say which one you wanted, Colleen, did you? Or did I miss it? I mean, I can just send you both Frankenstein or um yeah, and I explain it in my floss tube that I recorded today, but basically a person, they might just want one or two. Okay. So they're $5 each. They'll be $5 each. But if you want all six, you can buy, I'm going to have it so you can buy all six for $20. So basically it's like getting two of them for free. What a deal, right? I love it. And I tried to make them, I forgot to mention this in blouse too. I tried to make them all the same height, but one of them is a little bit shorter than the other kids, which is fine because all kids aren't the same height anyway, right? So anyway, I can't remember which one it is. See, so when I bring the image into my program to make the chart, I think what happened with that one that ended up to be smaller, I think what happened is when I brought it into Photoshop first, I didn't crop it. What am I trying to say? I didn't crop it tight to the drawing. So when I put it into my program, it was counting all that white space around it. So then when I charted it and then cropped it in my program, it ended up being smaller. Probably just confused you. I don't know if you could follow that. I'm not the best at explaining stuff like that. Thank God I'm better at explaining painting than I am explaining other things, because I would not be able to teach online if I wasn't good at explaining things painting wise. Anyways, I gotta go. I just keep going though, don't I? See, that's why I need Kristen here too, because she's the one that says, okay, we're done, girlfriend. But when I'm doing this by myself, I just want to keep going. Yeah, about another hour, hour and a half, I'll have that background done there. So anyway, guys, any whoosies, whatsies. Let me lower this a little bit. There we go. Hey, guys. Are you kidding? Cheryl, hi, Cheryl. You just got on here and we're done. What a bummer. What a bummer. So, maybe I can, here, I'll just take the whole thing right off the holder so you can see. So there's Abe and Lib. Statue of Liberty and Abraham Lincoln, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to hold this right. What is my problem? It's so opposite. Anywho's, that's what they look like. And we will get them done. We will get them done. I will get them done in the next month, I swear. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Whitney. All right, you can watch the replay. That's true. All right, guys, I'm out. Bye. Love you. Thanks for being here. Have a great week.